Hi everyone, Peter Yaga here. Hope you guys are doing great today. Wanted to come live to talk to parents out there about parenting and parenting not being, it's not about being perfect, right? It's about being present. And I want to talk a little bit about that now. Of course, as parents, we often, I know I do often feel this pressure, and we put this pressure on ourselves that we've got to be perfect role models for our children, and to always have the right answers and to never make mistakes. But the truth is, we're human. We all are having this human experience, right? We struggle with that, and we will make mistakes. And most important thing that we have to remember and be mindful of all the time is for our children, we simply just need to be there for them, be present for them emotionally, physically, and then be engaged with them in their lives. That's the most important thing. It's not about being perfect. Being present simply means being there in the moment with them, being what I call present focused with them. And whether it's serious conversation or just a chat or a silly game, you really need to be there to listen actively without distractions, without judgment. And it means being there to offer support, to have that ear to guide, direct, to give input, and to also be open to learn more about our children, about your child. And being present also means being there in those big moments, those big emotions, and those, of course, the small emotions, those small moments. It means celebrating our children's accomplishments as well as being there to pick them up when they fall and or fail or they make a mistake, to be there for them. It means being there to tuck them in at night, right? Give them a little kiss on the forehead or a hug, and to be there to wake them up in the morning if they're young. Of course, my kids are young adults now, and I just simply like to say good morning. But in short, parenting is not about being perfect. It's about being there for our children and actively engaging in their lives, being present. We can build, build strong and healthy relationships with our children and help them grow into confident and capable teens, young adults, eventually mature adults, and going out into the world to be just a positive influence and asset in our community. And so here are a couple of tips I wanted to share with you guys that I think might be helpful. Number one tip is basically you put away all your distractions. Take your phone, put it on sides, or put it upside down and put it off to the side. Leave it. Don't let it distract you. And one of the biggest barriers that we have now with our children is basically all these other distractions, whether it's our phones, of course, our laptops, or TV, or us just being distracted from all these things. It pulls us away from that moment, and we want to make sure we are present, focused, and it prevents us from really fully engaging our children. And to be present, it's so important that we definitely put away all these distractions and let our child know in those moments when we have those opportunities that they are the most important person in the world. Okay, right there in that moment. Even if you have multiple kids, you can do that with each of them, right? Okay, number two is basically scheduling quality time, finding those moments and that you have in your schedule, blocking out those times where you can get together with your child or your children and have quality time with them, because life gets really, really busy. I speak to parents every single day, and everyone's busy. Everyone's got all these plates. They're spinning. Moms and dads are spinning plates. They're running here, running there. The schedule just sometimes gets really, really crazy. We've got to schedule those times, stop and pause and spend that time, quality time with our kids. Okay, it could be like a game night. It could be, let's say, a meal together, maybe going out for a walk, or maybe even sharing a book together and reading that. That reading time together is so valuable. So schedule quality time with your kids. Number three is make sure we actively listen. It's the most important thing that we want to do is be present, focused, listening to them and listening to our children so we can hear what they're saying, get to know them more, get to know how they're feeling, and listening to not only what they say, but doing it without interrupting them. Many times, I know I'm guilty of it. It's easy to listen to our children, but then be thinking about what you're going to say. So we want to not do that. We want to not be ready to interrupt. Let them chat, let them talk. Don't judge them, and don't don't fall into the trap of giving them this advice that they don't ask for. Just listen and hear what they're saying, how they're feeling, and actively listen. That's the best thing we really can do for our children, and that helps build that strong relationships. And so remember, parents, it's not about being perfect. It's about being present with our kids. And it's so important to do that. Now, keep in mind, I do have a workshop we have coming up on the 21st, and it's a parent and child mindfulness and movement workshop. I'm so excited about it, getting together with Christine. And she's just amazing. She's going to lead parents through some fun exercises with their children to build those relationships, to talk about listening, actively listening, and having some fun exercises, some yoga exercises that are really easy and fun for parents and children. And also, talk about meditation and take you guys through a meditation, which would be a lot of fun. And there's definitely a fun activity. It's a lot of fun. So anyway, right below, right there is a link. You can get more information, peterlisiaga.com/family 2023. Go there, get some information, and come on board. Come on in. We only have 15 spots, and I know we've already got some spots taken. So go in, see if there's still spots available, and go ahead and register. January 21st, that'll be on a Saturday. Okay, guys? Other than that, thank you for spending the time with me. I appreciate it. And talk to you guys next time, right? Have a great day. Bye.